rely on people spreading the word. We also rely on people making copies of the CDs. You're going to do it anyway, so you might as well feel good about it. We encourage it. But the music biz says this is piracy. Now, I have this theory that beneath the skin of your average West Countryman there lurks a pirate and a thief, obviously.
The vast behind.
And this became apparent when this big container ship called the Napoli ran aground about 7 years ago. Everybody went feral at the sight of this big container just off the shoreline in Sidmouth. And then it started to get, to be honest, some very serious, heavy sort of gangs came from all over the country. People who specialise in collecting scrap metal turned up, and the police were struggling to sort of like keep law and order on the beach, and because you're supposed to list everything and hand it into the receiver of the wrecks. As if. So there was an odd oak barrel and some German motorbikes, but not a lot else at the end of the day. But for a while people were expectant. So I wrote this song called The Napoli, a light-hearted look at that particular situation. Those of you who were dragged along, this is actually your worst nightmare, the chorus singing bit. They did tell you this wasn't going to happen, and it is. I don't take any credit for the lines. There's some poetry in the middle I shall recite. We did this at Oxford the other day. They broke up into discussion groups. It was quite we shall recite words from Rudyard Kipling. I shall 4 and 20 ponies trotting through the dark. And then in the final but one chorus, there comes a line that actually won me a rather prestigious prize. It was the Yeovil and District Folk Song Competition Best of Breed for the line from Line Bay to eBay. Now you may not be able to contain your excitement when that bit comes around. I shan't be at all alarmed. So here we go, the Napoli. Here it goes like this. Midwinter 6 years ago, out to the west, a storm began to blow, and the word went round to those in the know. The Napoli's gonna run aground. She's listing a week out of the docks, and 100 containers are heading for the rocks. Gather round, lads, now, be quick out of your blocks, 'cause everyone's Branscombe bound. Yeah, everyone's sitting up now. You've got gangs from the north, lads off the moor, wreckers on the cliff, get down to the shore. Scratch Joe bubbling what's underneath, a lieutenant, a pirate and a thief. All these boxes just washed off the deck and right through the hands of the receiver of the wrecks. 'Cause we ought to fill a form in, but no one's gonna check. And there ain't no coppers on the shore. You know there ain't no coppers on the shore. What have you got? Gangs from the north, lads off the moor, wreckers on the cliff, get down to the shore. Scratch Joe bubbling what's underneath, a lieutenant, a pirate and a thief. 4 and 20 ponies trotting through the dark, brandy for the parson and baccy for the clerk, lace for a lady and letters for a spy. Watch the woman, darling, while the gentleman go by. Off the moor, wreckers on the cliff, get down to the shore. Scratch Joe bubbling what's underneath, that Napolitan.